Up the middle, good pass, Roe, 2-on-1 down the right wing. Roe across, gets it back in front, he scores! Garrett Roe, his first goal as a Bear, a 2-on-1, and it's tic-tac-toe, Garrett Roe, 1-0 Hershey. It laterally, Nanas snaps the shot, man the save, the rebound's there, jammed to the net, rolled off the post, and in!
Whoa.
Bogdan Triniev was in front, not sure if he got the last poke, but this line has been absolutely fantastic. It might be Roe's second here in the first period, and it's 2-0 Hershey. Yeah. Behind the net, but right to LaPierre, collects it, Limoges, right side in front, Roe, he scores! It's a hat trick for Garrett Roe! On the power play with 29 seconds. Right to center, they clear the left point, Ness keeps it, rolling, they score! Garrett Roe in front of the net with a redirect to the net shot. 2:02 left in the first. Roe gets a piece, his fourth of the season. We're tied at 1.
Risky now at the blue line. Huntington steps in left side. Poked by Duzak, but got back in the race. Save made, rebound, and Roe scores.
To get it back, stepping back the other way, LaPierre stops, pulls back, Limoges waits on it and then moves it back up high to the blue line. Plays it out front, scores. And the Bears are perfect in overtime as they take the extra point. Shepard with a huge save at the other end as they continue to...
The NHL this season. Clamp point, Johansson to the goal, they score! Johansson to the net, it bounces in. Miroshnichenko may have got a piece. We'll see who leads the line, but the Bears will take it. They're 4-1 leaders. High and wide is Mike Vecchione's going to get one here tonight. He's been all over it. Well, they're failed clear by the Wolfpack. Roe got it to Vecchione. Miroshnichenko off the bench. His shot got blocked. The Bears threatening in the early moments of the second. Hamanaktel deflection. Score! Hamanaktel to Roe. He redirects it in. Garrett Roe has tied game 3 at 1.
We've talked all playoff long about the vision of the defenseman offensively. Watch this play by Hardy Hamanaktel. We see the tail end of it, but Garrett Roe was not there initially. Hamanaktel had a chance to take it. Now watch Garrett Roe pop up right there at the bottom of the screen. Hamanaktel could wind up and take a shot instead.
Back but getting some looks. Patan to the line, held in Mancini, stabs out with a backhand, back to center, 2-on-1. Roe down the left wing with Prisky, gets it across in his feet, tries to get it back, Roe, he scores! Roe's got 2, a broken play, and from the front of the net, Garrett Roe connects, and Hershey has a 2-1 lead.
Well, this is just a good break for the Bears, and Garrett Roe is there again to capitalize on it. We talked about the aggressiveness for Hartford offensively. There's going to be some counterattack opportunities. Prisky breaks out with Garrett Roe.
Feed at center point, Chase Prisky. Roe's got it, last circle. He fires the goal and scores! A power play goal! Roe let it go with Vecchione in front. And finally, the 0-0 draw is broken. Garrett Roe makes it 1-0 Hershey. To Hamanaktel, played away for him. Juracek lost it to Roe in the slot. Roe to the net, tip wide, Knuckles on goal. Greaves the save, they swat away at it. Still loose, Greaves, and it's in! Hershey scores! They respond, a jam play at the net. It's once again a 1-goal game. Right back come the Bears. Hobbling puck. Roe settles it, feeds, great pass between the legs to Huntington. Now to Logan Day. Right towards Huntington, Day wants it. Shot to the goal, block comes loose. They score! They score! Garrett Roe! The Bears win! The Hershey Bears are going back to the Calder Cup Finals!
Unbelievable stuff. You talk about a guy that doesn't start the playoffs he's sitting there, he's waiting for his opportunity to get in, and the oldest guy on the team ends up sealing the deal, and they head to the Calder Cup Finals. It's unbelievable.
For the second straight year, the Hershey Bears are the Eastern Conference champions. Garrett Roe, who didn't even start the playoffs in the lineup, on a scramble in front of Chet Graves in overtime of Game 7. The Hershey Bears are moving on, and the stage is set for a rematch with the Coachella Valley Firebirds starting Friday night here in Chocolatetown.
Well, you know what, Zach? It's big guys make big plays, and that's a guy that's been to the Olympics, understands what it takes to win, and sometimes you got to lean on your veteran leadership, and that's exactly what Rosie's been able to provide throughout this year. You know what? He comes back home. He's overseas, comes back home, and plays in front of his hometown.
Now listen to this crowd at Giant Center.
Keep it in. Here's Rowe, floats to the front. Stick save for Skark. Up the right wing, it comes on the rebound. Vecchione to the front, sets up Rowe, they score. And the Bears have tied it back up. Garrett Roe, the 36-year-old in his 14th pro season, scores his first goal of the year. But that was all set up by his teammates. So it's 4-17. Dubé gets back up and then wildly pushes a shot wide and off the glass. 3.5 to go. Puck in front, they score! And the Bears lead for the first time today, and guess who? It's Garrett Roe again at the doorstep, a rebound goal. And Garrett Roe's first 2 goals of the season have come here within a 2-minute span of the second.
For Garrett Roe, big shot and a goal. Garrett Roe, the little guy, the former Adirondack Phantom, rifles it through from the right boards. At 3:04 into the game, it is 36-year-old Garrett Roe.
Transition early, Penguins stole it away, then turn it over. Garrett Roe, slap shot save, rebound. Murashov got his right leg on it, and then it trickles in. Murashov just made a miraculous save on Luke Philp, and then somehow the puck spittled across the goal line and behind the Penguins netminder, Roe.